Hey besties, it's Rosie. Besties, I'm getting a really funny message today. I'm picking up on a Queen of Swords energy, okay? This is someone who, in your feminine energy, you are being extremely strategic. You are being extremely boundaried. And what I'm getting is that you are making a plan, okay? There's almost this energy of like you making some kind of secret plan. You're planning on moving under the cover of darkness. And I'm getting that the reason that you're doing that is that you have this internal knowing that there are enemies in your camp, okay? I've got the Five of Swords and the Death on the bottom of the card. What I'm picking up on is that there's a long-standing cycle in your life that is coming to an end, okay? And I'm getting that not everyone is happy about that, okay? I'm getting that there are some people, I want to show you this card, all right? There are cacti on this card. Someone, more than one person I'm getting, is feeling pretty prickly about the fact that you have successfully completed this cycle. Wonder why that is. Let's see. Okay, clear message here. What I'm getting is that for some leg of this journey, you have been acting as a counterpart of sorts, and this could be in a literal sense, okay? You might have an actual outward counterpart that you have been like twinning with, for this journey. But what I'm getting is that somewhere along the way, you either pulled ahead or you figured out that you were better off alone. You figured out that your own energy actually went faster and moved more smoothly. I'm hearing like a car that's kind of like sputtering and trying to run, and then it's going okay, it's just running perfectly. I'm getting that when this person, or maybe even these people, since there were multiple cacti on this card, when these people or this person were in your energy, there's like this sputtering car energy, okay? And now that you have decided to cut them out, or maybe that's what you're getting ready to do, things are running much more smoothly. Okay. One thing that is running more smoothly, I'm getting, is two messages from this, okay? Either your relationships, your romantic relationships, or just your emotional well-being, okay? Now that you're realizing that these people, these energies you've had around you weren't actually beneficial to you, and you're setting healthy boundaries, Queen of Swords, you're realizing that you feel a lot more emotionally balanced. And of course, internally, if you're feeling more emotionally balanced, that's going to mirror to you in your outward reality in the relationships you are attracting to you. Now, here's what I'm getting for this, okay? I've got the moon here. I want you to take note of these animals on this card, okay? There's almost this energy of you being like a referee. There are these energies that are like fighting over you, almost, is what I'm getting. And none of these energies are actually your equals, okay? I want you to take note of that, okay? These are like pets that you would have. These might be people that you felt sorry for. These might be people who had a lower level of consciousness for you, and they were someone that you took under your wing, okay? And now that you have kind of had this moment of illumination, this moment of awakening, where you realize that maybe you're actually better off if you don't have all these dependents. They're starting to get a little weird with your energy, bestie. Eight of Cups. I see you moving on anyway. I see that, again, you be knowing, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is like, I would say like a lower rung of the High Priestess, okay? This is a feminine energy who knows, you don't need people to tell you things. You don't need outward, verification of things. You just know. You have an internal knowing about things. You have the ability to see things clearly and look at them logically, and your emotions do not cloud your judgment, okay? So you see all this going on and you're moving forward anyway, okay? You've got the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Where you are moving towards, and I'm getting that you might not know where you're headed, okay? I've got the Two of Swords, and of course this figure's always blindfolded. I'm getting that you might not know where you're heading, but you know the energy you want to experience, and the energy you want to experience is equal reciprocity, okay? These mongrel dogs and this lobster, in the moon card, they're not really able to give to you equally. There might be something of value on some level that they were able to give to you, but what you are truly seeking is your equal. I'm hearing a community of equals. So again, bestie, leaving behind one community and going towards another. I'm also getting that what is driving you is this idea that you want to be emotionally fulfilled. Whatever you were just embroiled in, whatever cycle you're walking away from, was not emotionally fulfilling to you, okay? And the next chapter of your life is really going to be about really being discerning and choosy about whether the things around you are emotionally fulfilling, okay? I've got the Spirit of Cups, which is the King of Cups in this deck. and the Nine of Cups. You're headed towards your emotional wish fulfillment. Let's see what's up ahead. Okay. What's up ahead is you guarding your energy. Okay, I'm getting that message very clearly. I've got the Ace of Wands and the Nymph of Swords. I freaking love this card because I feel like this is such a good representation of feminine energy, okay? This is your honeycomb. This is your creative center, okay? This is the piece of the collective consciousness that you have taken down and cultivated within yourself. Notice she is not offering a piece of the honeycomb. She is offering light, okay? The honeycomb is only hers. She is not giving that out, okay? You are no longer giving your honeycomb to these hungry dogs and the lobster in the water and everything like that, okay? What you are offering, though, is illumination, all right? You are showing them, or what you're willing to give to others is the gift of illumination so they can find their own path, so they can cultivate their own honeycomb, so they are no longer feeding off of you. That's a beautiful gift, okay? But not everyone's gonna see it that way. If they were very used to just eating off your honeycomb and that's how they were surviving, you know, they're gonna see it as a threat to their resources when you are no longer willing to just give them a free ride, is what I'm hearing, okay? Like this energy of free meals, free food, visiting hours are closed, okay? Nymph of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I'm getting that one of the things that drove you to make this decision is you realized that when you were doing this, that it really caused you a lot of anxiety. And I think one of the reasons that it caused you so much anxiety is because anytime you are exchanging energy with another force, you know, person, energy, entity, whatever, you're taking in something from them. And if the only thing that these people have to offer you in return for whatever you're giving is stress, tumult, anxiety, problems that they don't know how to solve, that's what you're getting in return, okay? It's almost this energy of you like offering a bouquet of roses and all they're giving back in return is like grief. And so if you were someone who has kind of struggled with your mental health, if you have struggled with anxiety or like sleepless nights or just a general feeling of unease, or you might even have, I'm hearing dis-ease, so you might this might have manifested in physical ways and like physical illnesses. I'm getting that you walking away from these people, cutting out these unequal give and takes, is going to again leave you not only more emotionally balanced but mentally balanced as well, okay? Because our thoughts kind of shape our emotions. Meditation. In the Mystic, okay, you could be spending a lot more time in solitude and in silence, and this is really important because I'm almost getting this energy of them like your guides are kind of coming in and like clearing out all the residue from other people's energy that have been in your system. So now you can truly see what is yours and what belonged to somebody else. I actually fell asleep earlier and I had this dream where there were like a bunch of little suns in my energy and they all had smiley faces in the middle of them. And my guides were coming down and they were clearing all the smiley faces and they were filling those suns with light. So again, this energy of like exchanging niceties with people. And that's great, you know, having like a pleasant exchange with someone can bring you some form of happiness. You know, we've got the sun, but it's not necessarily feeding you, you know, it might be brightening up your surroundings a little bit, but the sun is an energy that is supposed to nourish us, okay? And I want you to look at this card because there are two moons on this card, okay? A little bit different. So again, this energy of like two different kinds of luminaries. You are changing from one method of illumination to another method of illumination, one that is a little more whole. I'm getting this phrase, you're switching from McDonald's to Whole Foods. So your diet could be significant here. Spirit, anything else? The Sun and Freedom. All right, this is a beautiful, the High Priestess and the Empress and the Awakening. Congratulations to whoever is resonating with this message because I'm seeing that you are closing a huge chapter, okay? A huge chapter of overgiving, and you are stepping into one that is going to give you a lot of freedom. You know, you have all this energy now to use on yourself, and I think Spirit is really excited to see what you use it for, okay? When you're not giving it to these hungry, greedy animals. I love you.